It is Christmas period, and so many people want to make extra cash. So many people are bothered about the expenses that comes along with it. You know, all these expenditures. Some would like to travel home. Some would like to do so many things. So they really need another source of income in order to augment all those expenses that will be incurred. Do you want to make an extra 500,000 naira this December period selling broilers, chicken that you don't even own? Then if this is what interests you, then stick around so that we'll write. Without further ado, let us go straight to how you can make 500,000 naira extra this Christmas period. In case you are wondering who I am, my name is Simeon Inua. I own Odis Ranch Nigeria Limited, and on this channel I discuss value. I talk about agriculture, talk about agribusiness, and I talk about how you can start making money from your farm. You know, farming don't need to be just a hobby, it also needs to be business. That is why it's called agribusiness. Now, many people are interested in becoming a poultry farmer. For so many, the reason why they are not yet poultry farmers is because of the capital in order to start their business. You will agree with me that to become a poultry farmer is not a mere walk in the park. It requires a whole lot of finance. But if you are not new in this channel, you will discover that I always teach that you do not really need to have your own farm in order for you to start doing any agricultural business that you want to venture in. And poultry is not an exception. Now, why so many people have started preparing since October, some even since September, started buying birds, started keeping them, facing all the wahala of price increment, facing all the wahala of no NEPA. They have to improvise with the expensive fuel. Some buy solar, and you all agree that solar products are very expensive. Do you know that you can also cash out with them this Christmas period, even without you having all those headaches that they have faced? Now, what you need to do is, first of all, is to draw out a game plan. How much margin? What is the profit margin that you want to sell your chicken? Do you want to sell on a 30% profit margin? Do you want to sell on a 40% profit margin? Do you want to sell on a 50% profit margin? You have to draw out what is the profit margin that you want to sell. Now, the average price of chicken right now in the market is around 10,000 to 12,000 naira. That is in the market. Now, it depends on where you are watching this video from. So you do your math depending on where you are watching the video from. You need to get a farm that you offtake their chicken from them. And the time to do that is right now. The moment you are watching this video, you need to start making plans on how to get a supply chain. Now, so many people have, stock chicken in their farm. Some have 100 beds, some have 200 beds, some have 300 beds. And they are looking for who to help them sell it. Do not think that these ones already have market for the chicken. They do not. Every December, every Christmas period, we have new wannabe farmers. Yes, I call them wannabe farmers because immediately after the festival, they stop producing. Maybe they come in to the farming situation with a whole lot of hypes. They think that this is the next step for them to become a billionaire. So when they now check their profit and the profit is not what they thought it would be, they give up. So that is why we call them wannabes. These ones do not know anything about marketing the agricultural product. They believe that for the fact that everybody eat chicken, that immediately they have chicken in their farm, that they are going to get people that will come and buy it. These wannabe farmers are usually the best people for you to target in order for you to make more profit. Remember, you are thinking as a middleman right now. So if they are going to, for the purpose of this video, we are going to use a figure so that it will not be confusing. So we're going to use 10,000 naira. So if they agree that they are going to sell for you at 10,000 naira, you already have a supply chain that, okay, surely that you are getting chicken from them, then you book. Now for you to make 500,000 naira, you just need to sell only 100 chicken. At a 50% profit, which is 5,000 naira, you need to find 100 families, 100 individuals that will just buy one each. Now that is where the work comes in. You now start telling yourself, where will I find 100 people that will buy from me in order for me to make profit? This is bullshit, Simeon Odi. I've come again with another talk. Let me ask you a question. Do you really want to be a poultry farmer, or you want to be just a wannabe farmer? Are you a poser or are you a farmer? If you're a poser, then this video is not for you. If you have watched to this far, thank you very much for watching. There is no need for you to continue. But if you are not a poser and you want to be a poultry farmer, then you need to start having database. You need to start having a customer base. This customer base is the people that you are going to be selling your product to, even when you now have your own farm. Do you understand me? You need a customer database. That customer database is your customer list. If you ask any salesman that is into pharmaceutical sales, that is into electronic sales, that's into furniture sales, agricultural sales, any type of sales, even beverages, the first thing the company wants from them is customer database. Now, if a rep is being removed from a territory, already he has a customer database that the company have. If a new one comes, they will start asking him, bring customer database. Because the company wants to be current with the current customers that are there. Is there anyone that have died? Is there a new one that just opened? Is there another booming new person? Is there a former poor customer that all of a sudden the rich auntie died and he have inherited money? The company want to know. Now you need to also treat your business that way. Customers is key in agribusiness. If you go to a business school, I went to a business school, and the truth is this: it is not everybody that is your customer. It is not. You do not go to a business school and when they ask you, why do you want to start selling garri, you tell them because everybody is drinking garri. Doesn't make any sense. It is not true. It's not everybody that is drinking garri. And even if it is everybody that is drinking garri, it's not everybody that will drink your own garri. You need to make your own customers. You need to take your own percentage of the market. Now back to our business. You need 100 people. Inside these 100 people, some might buy 10, some might buy 5. But the assignment is this: 1-to-1. If they buy more, then alhamdulillah. But the idea is you need to create 100 customers that will buy from you. Where do you get this customer? That is where you now talk about, okay, how do I sell my product? Your church. I always like to make emphasis of your church. The reason is because most of us, some are women, and they belong to associations in their church. What do you do there? Even after the prayer and everything, the friends you make there, you need to tell them that you have a farm. Please, do not make the mistake of telling them that you are buying from another farm. You have a farm. It is your farm. Have you seen the Igbo people when they are doing what we call osaya in the market? When you go to an Igbo man shop and you tell him, do you have this? He will tell you, you have it. Sit down, let me bring it. And he will go and bring it. That is how you should also behave. You have a farm. Now, they now place their order. Oh, I sell for 15,000 naira. Okay, at least you will see that my chicken are well raised. You see that all those agricultural talk. The chickens are healthy and all that. That's when you say, okay, I need one. You go to your Google sheet. It's better you use computer. You use Google sheet. If you don't know how to use computer, learn it. The reason why you should use Google sheet is that so that you have this database. The time for all these manual things is gone. If the paper got spoiled, you will not know this paper. Or you can create a WhatsApp. Many people don't want to be in a WhatsApp group. That is why I don't recommend it. So if you want to use paper, fine. You need to write down the order. You need to write down the phone number of the person and the address and the day the person is expecting the delivery. Ask for money. Ask for at least deposit. Remember that the person you are buying from, maybe the first ones you pick might not give you on credit, maybe, because except you have a good relationship with the farmer and he knows you. So if you do not have cash to do this, you will need some upfront money from these people. Don't eat the money. Keep the money safely so that when it is time, you will go and give it to him. I do not also advise you to give the money to the farmer, because if anything happened to the farmer's chicken and it all die, story don't enter that money. And I also do not expect you to find only one person that is going to be the supplier for you. You need to find 2 to 3 farms or even 4. Yes, find them so that if this one disappoints, maybe rat can't kill all his chicken. Does it concern you? It doesn't concern you. You are a middleman. Stop being so emotional. Business, there is no emotion about it. This is business. Okay? So when these people book, your church member book, fine. In your WhatsApp story, go to the farm. That farm, do a video inside the farm. Tell the owner to allow you to carry food, sanitize yourself, enter with boot, maybe wear their coat, where you are giving food to those chickens. Do some fine clips. Post them on your WhatsApp pictures. Post them on your Facebook. Some people will book their own. Offer additional value. Can you help slaughter the chicken and dress it? That is extra 500 naira or 1,000 naira. Or even if you are going to do it for free, already you have a target of 500,000 naira. Maybe killing this chicken will not cost you anything. Offer value of maybe smoking it. Some people might like their own grilled. You charge them for it. When you make people's lives simpler, they give you money. That additional value you are offering, they cannot get it in the market. But you are giving them additional value, they will stick to your offer. Now, if you're able to sell 100 chicken that you did not own this Christmas period, you are going to make up to 500,000 naira pure profit. Now, these customers, will you leave them in January? No, don't leave them. You might not sell 100 chicken in January, yes, but you might sell 50. Or you might even sell more than 100. You now need to continue with what you are doing. Continue to go to farms. Continue to take pictures. Continue to do videos in those farms. They will allow you. Then continue to post them on your WhatsApp status. Alright? And then continue to create more customer base. With that way, when you now start up your own farm, you will not be begging middlemen to come and buy from you. You already have the customer base. If this video makes value to you, please subscribe to this channel, like this channel, and comment that you find value. That is the only way you encourage me to come back and make more videos for you. You can also contact me on the number in the screen if you need a business plan from me, and I'm going to short deliver just like the Hebrew woman. My name is Simeon Odi, and I will see you on the next one.